let's get into your reading today. Today, I'm feeling happy, excited, tired. I got a haircut today. But overall, the vibes are good. So let's see what your energy is looking like, and let's see what messages that your spirit guides want you to hear. Hope your day is going well. Let's see, collective message. Oh, okay. We have the Ten of Swords. Well, obviously that energy is different from the energy that came in the beginning. But wow. This isn't a bad card. Okay, like the imagery is bad, but it's not completely bad. So you're at a point where you're pretty exhausted with all the things, like how far you've come so far. Oh, sorry with my words. How far you've come on your journey. And I think you're at the point where everything has amounted so much that you're in this space where you're just feeling everything. And so I think you're feeling this exhaustion too. I'm sorry you're going through this. What else is going on in your energy? But it's for the better. That's what I'm hearing. You're going through this for the better. Okay, the Hierophant. So you're learning to discern what's good, what's meant to stay in your life, and what's not meant to stay in your life. You're learning kind of this, you're looking at your life in like more of a rule way, more of a, how do I put this, with limitations, with boundaries. You know when to limit certain things, and you know when it's time to like let go. Like you've learned to discern what is meant to stay in your life and what is not meant to stay in your life. That's why, like, after all of this pain that you've experienced, you're done with that. You're done with feeling that. So now you're learning to discern what is meant to stay, what is meant to be here now, because you're done with all that. You're done with that cycle of feeling that pain. Okay, what else in energy? Oh, okay. So, kind of what I was saying, there's like this temperance, there's this balance, there's balancing of what is good and bad, what is meant to stay in your life and what is not. And it's through this balance that the divine is able to speak through you, is able to speak actions through you, and it's able to become more clear about what you need to be doing in order to cultivate a better, in order to go towards the life that you do want. And with the Eight of Swords, there's been self-restrictions that you've put on yourself. And I think this is fear. This has been fear to take charge of your life, to take control, and make these moves. It's like you're standing still, even though you know you're meant to be moving forward. You know you're meant to be choosing something different. You know that there's this life of hardship is not meant for you anymore. You know that you know what you need to do. It's just been hard for you to really find the courage because of what you've been telling yourself. Limitations you've been putting onto yourself, saying that thinking that you're still in the same place that you were before, when in reality you have the knowledge, you have the experience now to move forward in your life in order to experience what you do want, in order to experience this balance. And I see here too with the devil that there's these, sorry guys, my dog, there's these indulgences that you've been indulging in. I want to say this might be in love, with like focusing too hard on intimacy and like pleasure, when you know it's this is a distraction in your life. You know that you don't necessarily need this right now, but it's just like it's taking space. It's filling it's filling this gap. So if this is gonna, like, unconsciously, if this is gonna distract me from what I need to be doing, then I'm gonna do it. Okay, what is something to help this collective? What can the collective do to get out of this energy? The Tower. Okay. Yeah, so things are gonna have to fall apart first. This ground that you've been walking on, this path that you've been going on, it's not meant to stay that way. And the bad energy that you have been in, that you've been experiencing, it is something that is not going to last. It's not something that is meant to last, and it can't. The universe is going to tear it apart. Whether you like it or not, the universe is going to tear it apart. And you're going to be forced to awaken to your new reality, into making those new choices by being put on the spot of what to choose next. It's very deep. Big changes right now. Just in time for spring. The Chariots. So you are going forward. You are moving forward. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be moving forward towards what you do want. And it is going to be a balance of the good and the bad, like I was saying. But it's going to be for the better. It's for the good. I'm feeling like this resistance, like you don't want to do this. But it's time. And the universe has prepared you for this. It knows that you're ready. It knows that you're ready to experience this next chapter of your life. So let's get another advice card. Because we already figured out what's going to happen. Justice. So discerning discerning right from wrong, discerning truth. What is true and what is not true. What limitations were just put in your head? What limitations are you just telling yourself that are not actually true? What are stories that you're telling yourself that are not actually true? What ways are you self-sabotaging by the things that you're doing? Because with justice, it talks about balance and truth. So this is telling me this is how you need to move forward. This is how you're going to need to move forward from now on. In truth. And finding that balance of good and bad. Let's get one final card to close this off. The card's gonna fly out. Oh my god. No. Okay, the Nine of Swords. So this is overthinking. You're overthinking the situation too much. And it's natural to be overthinking. It's natural to be scared. It's natural to have worries. But you have to always trust that you're in the right place. You have to trust that the universe is always guiding you. And this period, the universe, the world, it moves in cycles. And so this period of overthinking, this period of negativity, of it being hard to choose right from wrong, it's not going to last forever. And it's going to move. It's going to change. So you have to keep focusing on the good thoughts, on what you do want to experience. Let's get one more card, because I feel like there's one more in here that you need to hear. I saw this. It wanted to come out earlier. 8 of Pentacles. So right now, you need to be working on perfecting what it is that you do. Specifically, either in work or in what makes you feel creative, what makes you feel more like you. You need to be pouring into this, because in this energy, that is where your abundance comes from. Your abundance comes from when you're in your best energy. And when you're in your best energy is when you're being creative, when you feel more like yourself. That is the best energy you could be in. And so to get rid of the overthinking thoughts and having trust in the universe, it's by doing. It's by being, just being in your energy. You don't have to overthink the situation necessarily. It's not something you have to think, it's just something that you have to do. So instead of using your mind, use your body. Use your body as the vessel that the universe will play through. Okay, this was a big reading, collective, but I hope it resonated. Let me know if it did in the comments. And you got this. I believe in you. You got this. Have a good night.